Here we are at this amazing initiative that we have put together for all our agent community out there in Southwest Florida, agents in the trenches, agents in the trenches, a real raw discussion of the real life struggles that agents are experiencing right now in the marketplace, in this new market. So I'm here joined by my co-host, Talia Miranda. Talia, introduce yourself. Say hello to
Hi.
the world.
Hello, welcome to day two. We're so excited to be here, and today we're going to be going over kind of piggybacking a little bit about what we were talking about yesterday, but go into more of the conversion issue, right? Because before we were talking about leads, how to generate the leads. Now, what are we going to do when we have the leads, right? So the conversion part of it.
So yesterday, if you didn't watch our live, you can go back and watch it. We want to make sure that, let's see. Oh yes, we are live, and our friends are able to see us. So if you're watching live, put hashtag live. If you're watching on replay, put hashtag replay. What is agents in the trenches? Agents in the trenches is, where Dalia and I are coming and discussing. So, what are the struggles that real estate agents are suffering? What are they going through? What are they feeling? What is the problem that they are facing? And so, how do we bring the solution? How do we bring a solution to every real estate leader, every team leader, every agent leader, every broker that is out there? Because we are all in the same ocean. And one of the things that I was saying yesterday, Talia, we were sharing was everyone is in a red ocean of fear, uncertainty, pain,
Doubt.
doubt. What is the solution to all these things? And the first thing that we talked about yesterday was how do we go from being a lead receiver to being a lead generator? For the last 5 years, every agent that has been in business 5 years or less, you have been used to doing real estate on Easy Street. You've been used to getting leads. You've been used to having people reach out to you and qualify or be able to get a loan because it was easy to get a loan. But right now, there's agents in the trenches that are struggling. There's agents in the trenches that are wearing themselves out because they don't have the skill sets, they don't have the know-how and the how-to of what it is that they want to accomplish. And so this is something that is a real raw discussion about this. So as those of you that are jumping on and watching us here, let us know what struggles are you seeing agents go through in the marketplace. Today I want to discuss, Talia, a little bit about, okay, so we're able to understand that we have to go from lead receivers to lead generators. What is that going to look like? Here's what I know after 23 years of being in the business. Every lead is a seed. Every lead is a seed. When you hear agents talk about, oh, the leads I'm getting at my company are no good, or the leads that I'm buying are no good, or the leads that I'm getting from Facebook ads are no good, every lead is a seed. That seed, which is your lead, is only as good as what you do with it. And there's a concept that I've been teaching since 2018, and obviously now we have new ways of carrying this out, and it's called lead generation, lead incubation, and lead conversion. So I'm going to write it in the chat. What are your thoughts on that, Dalia? What are your thoughts on this concept of it's not just give me a lead, is what do I do with it?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that comes to my head when you say that is the the low confidence that one might feel, right? If they get the lead and whether they think it's a good lead or not, not having the proper skill set to be able to convert it. So they might feel a lack of low confidence. They might have a little struggle to convert the lead, and they might even doubt their abilities to, get from point A to point B. So
Mhm.
that's what I'm thinking. So then, of course, you get low confidence. Then you might even get a little lack of motivation. And then once you're in that rut, it's hard to get out, right? You need somebody to kind of help you reel you back in. So you might be missing some opportunities in that state of mind as well. So I'm just like, that's the first thing that comes to my mind when you say that, is that, that sense of not being able to convert.
And 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 here's the secret. that a lot of people need to be aware of. And it's really not a secret. It's just the first level of, you know, not knowing what I don't know,
Mm.
not knowing what I don't know. So when you get a lead, first of all, you got to know how to, you get every agent right now, listen to me close, every agent right now. And I say agents, but that's why I am a real estate and business coach, because what we do in real estate works in any other business on the planet. I don't care if you sell balloons, popcorn, lollipops, Kit Kats, I don't care what you sell. You know, the first thing is you have to find the people and talk to the people. And if I asked every agent or team leader or broker, is there a problem? Is there a lack of people for us to reach out to, for us to be in front of, for us to create our audience, for us to create a blue ocean of opportunity? The answer is going to be no. But who's bringing this message to the agents? Who's bringing this message to the team leaders? Who's bringing this message even to the brokers? Right now, brokers are jumping ship and competing against their own agents because the agents are not producing and the broker still has the liability, the risk, and the overhead. Hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So we have to teach agents, team leaders, and brokers that we got to break this down. Number one, we have to flip the switch and go from lead receiving to lead generating. And every person out there listening live, remember, put hashtag live or hashtag replay. You need to go and become a lean, mean, lead generating machine. You need to walk it, talk it, breathe it. You need to think about it. You need to become obsessed with it. I have to be a lead generating machine. Where are the people I need to talk to? How do I find the people I need to talk to? How do I find the people that I need to be in front of? And they're not at your house, my agents. They are not at your house. Get out of your house. Somebody help me write that in the chat. Get out of the house. Get out of the house. That is the first thing we need to do. The second thing we need to do is, change our mindset and realize that I'm looking for the people that are looking for me. Who am I looking for? And be in front. We just got off of I don't want to say names or details, but we just got off of a Zoom call with a local real estate industry professional who's killing it online, who's crushing it online. Do you think this real estate industry practitioner is doing this because they have nothing else to do? No, it's because we're all looking for the people that are looking for us. So if you're a realtor, who are you looking for? That's the first thing you got to know. Are you looking for buyers? Are you looking for sellers? And that's why you got to get out of the house. Thank you, Talia. Thank you, Brianna. Get out of the house. You're not going to be found at home. And exactly what you're saying, Talia, when you don't have leads, we know that big industry lead sellers, right? We spoke to two of them on, what was it, Tuesday.
Mhm.
Big industry lead sellers are shutting down their lead flows to people that are not converting these leads, because it's all about lead conversion. A lead is a seed. What are you doing with that seed? What's a struggle, Talia, that you think is the problem for agents with lead conversion, besides they don't even know what to say? Like, what do I even say when the phone rings? So I don't want to answer the phone. I don't want to answer this because I don't know what to say when they call me.
Yeah, that's so true. So I think about what Coach Michael Burt said is asking who, not how, right? So it takes me back in my earlier days, and sometimes I still kind of struggle with this. I'm not gonna lie, right? This is a raw discussion where we're coming out just talking the truth, and it's a lot of time our pride gets in the way of asking questions asking questions to the people that might have the answer. There's a lot of times where we get in our head and we're like, okay, how do I do this? How do I pick up the phone? What do I say? How do I say it? How do I convert the lead? How do I set the appointment? And if you're struggling with those questions, right, maybe get out of your head and ask someone who might know. Maybe ask your broker, your team leader, or an agent that's been in the industry for a little longer than you. They might have the answer to your question. Now, if they actually tell you, what if some good feedback, then I don't know, that's a different story. But, you get out of your pride, get out of your head and just ask the questions. I mean, I've struggled with that for a little bit as well. So I could say that might be getting in the way, that pride. And I mean, what do you think?
So we don't know what we don't know. And a lot of agents have been winging it. That's a real raw fact, my friends. A lot of agents have been winging it. So they've been doing real estate by accident. And this market, you said something yesterday that really resonated, and I want you to say it again. Something about summer. You
Oh,
remember?
yeah. So I said that I heard this from someone that said this is going to be a summer of skill set. So if you're not sharpening your tool belt, then mm, you're already setting yourself up to fail, I think.
And a lot of agents have been winging it, and it's been working because, the forces were in their favor. The forces were in their favor. What do I mean by the forces were in their favor? You know, everybody was buying a house. The largest segment of the buyer's market was buying because they were getting loans at ridiculous low rates. Sellers were selling at highest and best. So top producers were putting properties on the market and they were sitting back. All the buyers agents were, flocking to the new listings and bringing highest and best. And sellers were just, flowing in the glory of, oh my God, I didn't even know I could sell my house for this much. And all the factors were in the favor of the real estate practitioners, the real estate agents, the real estate mortgage providers, the bankers. Right now, we are swimming upstream. How good can you swim? That's what I mean by you need to know what level of skill sets you have. And if you've been doing real estate down Real Estate Easy Street, right? Doing real estate on Easy Street, you're now swimming upstream. You got to be like the salmon that knows how to wibble and wobble and get to the top of the stream, because otherwise what are we going to do? And so we are all in this ocean of red competition. There are even agents that have been in the industry for a long time. You need to evolve. There's no such thing as I don't know how to do social media, because real estate is getting younger. There's more people coming into real estate right now, even though the market is, struggling, or the market is shifted. Your skill sets are your floating devices. And what I see is, and you asked me this question, Lucy, so what do you think about people and their struggles, agents and their struggles with lead conversion? The first thing I've got to say is they don't know what to say. You're in front of a seller. The seller tells you, I don't want to sell. And 99.9% of the agents are saying, okay. No, that's not the answer. It's not okay. There's another response. It's called dig deeper. Dig deeper. But if you're just trying to wing it, it's not going to work. People can smell the lack of confidence in an agent. People can perceive. Don't you think, Talia? When you talk to someone and they're trying to sell you, I don't know, internet provider, you can tell the people that are positioned like a gladiator and the ones that are weebling and wobbling and they're about to fall down. Can't you?
You can, yeah, you can almost sense it. It's like a
So,
shark in the water, right? When they smell blood, they go out and get it.
so lead conversion begins with your level of confidence. When you go talk to a seller, an expired or for sale by owner, what do you answer when they say, I don't want to list, I don't want to sell, I don't want to work with a realtor? If your response is okay, that's where you're missing the shot. So skill sets, skill sets, skill sets. What are the objection handlers? What are the questions that I need to ask? That while I mentor you and I coach you, you tell me, okay, this is what happened. I say, okay, break it down for me. This is what happened. This is what they said. And I start focusing on what? Give us your side of the perspective, because this is agents in the trenches. Like, you are the epitome of an agent that's in the trenches, but I'm helping you to win. I'm helping you to come back with jab, jab, uppercut, jab, jab, uppercut, jab, jab, uppercut. Give us your perspective on, what is our mentorship a little bit like? What are you hearing me ask you when you're telling me the owner said they're moving? And I say,
Okay, why? It's always why. I think it always comes down to why. Why are they moving? Why are they selling? Why don't they want to work with a real estate agent? What? Because the more whys you ask, the more you've taught me, the more information you're going to get, and the more information you'll be able to leverage. So, if I think you asked me the other day, I don't exactly remember what you asked me, but you did ask me a why when I brought you an experience that I had, and I didn't have the answer to it. And I was like, oh shoot, that was so simple. I was like, I overthought it. I'm like, that was so simple. I could have just asked them why. And I think we get the objection, and a lot of times, we're trying to figure out, okay, what do I say next? What do I say to make
right.
them love me? But really, I mean, you need to find out more information about them first, and then position yourself with the solution so like that then they can love you, because they're not going to love you off the bat. You got to go through that, and that's something that I think I struggled with. I still kind of, in a way, but now I know that questions, if you're asking questions, then you are controlling the conversation, right?
Anybody that asked the questions, yes. So it was a little bit like this. You told me that you had spoken to uh, an expired listing, and they said that they were going to be moving, and I said, where are they moving to? And you said, I forgot to ask them that.
Yes.
And that's okay. That's why we're bringing this live to say, hey, it's okay to have struggles, but what's the solution to the struggle? Because agents are in the trench. First of all, let me ask, there's a lot of people connected here. If you're just joining us, this is Agents in the Trenches, the real life struggles of agents in this new market. And we're bringing the solution. And I've got my lead agent here, Talia Miranda, who is an agent in the trenches. And I'm getting firsthand accounts from her, from being in the trenches with her, on the struggles that are real, raw, and they're undeniable. We are in a new market, and everyone has been used to doing real estate on Easy Street, and now it's real estate on Upstream Street. It's upstream, it's uphill. So the question is this: what is the solution to being able to convert leads? Because there's a lot of brokers giving their agents leads. Put a number 3 in the chat if you are in agreement with, there's a lot of brokers giving their agents leads, but are the agents converting those leads and getting them to the closing table? And that's where your ninja lead converting skill sets have to come out, because a lead is a seed. I've always told my agents this since I learned it in 2015. No lead is dead. Oh, it's a dead lead. With all due respect, no lead is dead unless you went to their funeral, because people know people. And one of the things that I know we need to teach agents is you got to divorce the results. You have to divorce the results, and you have to marry the process. Somebody write that in the chat. You're too attached to the outcome. You're showing up to talk to people, or you're showing up to show property without a specific intent. Listen, my intent is for people to know me, like me, and trust me, because once they know me, they like me, and they trust me, and that's a process. I'm going to be their realtor for life. I'm going to be their broker for life. I'm going to be their go-to person for life. And that's not going to happen with a phone conversation that goes like this. Yes, hi. Yes, that property is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's listed at $599. Do you want to see it? No, you don't want to see it? Okay. That's not how that works. That's not how the conversation is supposed to work, yet that is how most of the conversations, we are like 411 operators. Our agents are like 411 operators. They're just vomiting all this information over the phone. And this week we spoke to a lead seller, a lead provider that said, I asked them, I said, okay, so what are your standards um, for this specific product that you have now shut down because they're realizing agents are not converting leads. We cannot afford to continue doing this product. Do you recall what were the three things? I'm trying to remember what were the three things that they tell their affiliates that must be done. Go ahead.
Answer the phone, introduce yourself, and set the appointment.
Voila.
Period.
The first one is answer the phone. Hello.
Oh my goodness, I can't even like that
Hello.
right there. Answer the phone. I mean, I've called agents, they don't answer the phones. I'm like, you have a property for sale? Are you trying to sell it or not? Because that's crazy. I don't even understand that.
Answer the phone, introduce yourself, and get face to face, belly to belly, nose to nose, toes to toes. And you know what? It's easier said than done because there's still people right now in real estate that don't set the appointment. They get on the phone and they want to sell a property over the phone. That does not happen. That is not the right skill sets. Your job is to get nose to nose, face to face, toes to toes with those leads. So, guys, I come from experience and I'm not a competing broker, but I still go out in the field because I don't want anyone telling me from a YouTube video or from a Zoom what's happening in the market. I want to be out there in the trenches so that then I can come and deliver this message. Now, here's the bottom line. The bottom line is that we have put together an initiative to not just talk about the struggles of real life modern day agents in the trenches, but here's a solution because my goal is to take every agent out there. I'm looking for the agents that want to grow. I'm looking for the agents that are looking for me that say, Lucy, help me. I'm looking for the agents that are looking for me that say, I want to learn this stuff. I want to scale up. I want to level up. I want to learn how to, you know, be a ninja of lead conversion. And if you want to be a ninja of lead conversion, drop a number 5 in the chat, right? Drop a number 5 so I can identify who wants to be a ninja of lead conversion, because it all starts with understanding that every lead is a seed. Every lead is a seed. Somebody dropped that in the chat. Every lead is a seed. And so understanding that concept, you shouldn't be taking no's like a final answer. You know, like on Jeopardy, is that your final answer? Because there's always another question. You can always dig deeper, but it takes skills. Anything else you want to add, Talia?
Um, nothing that I can think of right now.
Well,
I
give
mean,
us a real life struggle with a lead. Give us a real life struggle with a lead. Like I can tell you right now, you and I were looking. Let me give you a real life scenario of a lead. I'd given one of my agents a lead, and the story went like this. I called them, they didn't answer the phone. I sent them a text, they didn't respond. I spoke to them a couple times, and now they went ghost on me. And this agent, because my real estate platform right now is more of a launching pad. You know, I want agents that are ready to grow and scale to join me if we align properly. But I know it's not forever. I want them to grow and launch, go fly off into the horizon and duplicate myself. So what ended up happening was this agent went independent. And then I said to Talia, I said, okay, now you're going to go in there. And in every lead that I gave this agent, you're going to reach out to them. This is a real life story, guys. I don't make this up. I'm an open book because right now my life is in a different level. So I'm looking for the people that are looking to grow. And without giving the specifics, do you want to tell me what you found when we were going over the leads that we have in our database?
yeah, so a handful. So when you gave me that task to go ahead and start, reaching out to these people, looking into the leads, and just start reviving them, I saw that there was a lot that ended up listing, and I mean, like within weeks of when it came in, right? When the lead came in, within weeks, they would list with another agent. Some had it sold. There was a good handful of that. And then as I kept going, I mean, I did find some good leads. I was able to convert some. I listed some. I got some sold. So, I mean, you just have to work them.
And that's a struggle. That's a real life struggle for agents. The
Because
fortune
once,
is in the follow up, and they don't want to follow up. You have to, and there's a methodology that I teach, and there's a methodology that is followed by top producers. But in the last conversation that we had, we went in there, and you were like, "Oh my gosh, the property that I sold belonged to the agent that said that that was a dead lead." You have to know that a lead is a seed. So tell us a little bit about what's going to start happening in April. And we have a specific gift for everyone that wants to be part of this that we are putting together. Because again, I'm not just going to be talking about the struggles, the real life struggles of agents in the marketplace, in this new market that we're living in, but we already have a solution and we are gearing up for this. And again, this is for every agent out there, every team leader, every broker that says, we want to level up. So tell us a little bit about what we're going to be doing in April.
sure, yeah. So we have put together a agent productivity mastermind. Is the first one is going to kick off on April 4th, and is open to all brands. It does not matter what brokers you're with. What we're looking to do is exactly what you're saying: give the solutions to the problems that real agents are experiencing in real life right now. I mean, it's a struggle right now. It's a struggle. And if you say otherwise, then I mean, I don't know, maybe, you got a
You
magic
got to
wand.
you got to come and teach a class here at the academy. If you're not
Exactly.
struggling, come and be one of partner up with me as an instructor so that we can help the community. We can help our community of agents because that's exactly, what we're looking to do is help the community of agents. I'm going to be continue to tell them a little bit more
Yes.
on that while I post the link in the chat.
Yes, definitely. So each week, so it's going to be a series of 12 sessions. It's going to be every Tuesday, and each week we're going to hit a specific topic on maybe a struggle that people, that agents are facing. And yeah, we're just going to partner up. If you're looking to partner up with any of the, topics, we are looking for affiliated partners, and we can give you more information about that. But, each week we're going to hit on a certain topic, and we're going to deliver value and as much information as we can to help you from going to zero to maybe a mil, right? And it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we're going to have it's going to be a little bit of networking and a little bit of just going in and going into the session, right? The topic and everything else.
Give us a little bit of the topics because we already have all 12 sessions outlined. We already have 2 affiliate partners that are wanting to come in and carry out these topics. So it's going to be a little bit of meet and mingle in the morning, 9 a.m. to 9:30. Then we will kick it off at 9:45. We're going to have about 45 minutes of theory, an hour of hands-on because we want to make everything very dynamic, very interactive. Then we'll close out with about 30 minutes of Q&As. Give us some of those topics because these are the topics that are going to help your team. If you have a team, you want to get your team trained up. You want to listen, if your team doesn't produce, then you're always struggling. You're always pushing a cart with flat wheels. That's not fun. I've been there, I've done that. If you're a broker and your agents are not producing, you're held hostage. I'm going to listen, this is the real raw truth of the struggles in real estate of agents, brokers, and team leaders. If you have people that are not producing, how do you jumpstart their business? Send them to the academy, pay for them to come to the academy and level up because trust me, the return on investment is going to be 20x, 100x. Forget about 10x, 100x. So give us those topics, Talia.
So of course we're going to go into how to go from a lead receiver to a lead generator, how to convert the lead, what to do to how to manage your time, right? Prioritizing and balancing your income producing activities. We're also going to touch on financial literacy. So money management and budgeting, that's huge. right? And then we're going to have some marketing, branding, and establishing your value proposition, which is also really good because we all know that everybody shops online, right? So how are you presenting yourself online? Consistency, tracking your numbers. Not everybody's doing this, so we're gonna have a session on tracking your numbers and how to do it effectively, and mastering the consultations, asking the right questions, and objection handling as well. So that's some of them.
That's some of them. We have 12 sessions. All of them are going to be interactive. So what's going to end up happening is once we cover a topic, then we're going to turn that into a master class, because you can't learn lead conversion in 2 hours, but you can definitely learn lead conversion in a master class. We're going to have an affiliate partner that's going to be coming in. Next week, we're going to be introducing our affiliate partners. If you are a person that has a gift for teaching, a passion for education, and you're looking to change other people's lives by the gift of giving, if you are one of those people that has a mindset of getting by giving, then reach out to me. I'm looking for other affiliate partners that want to come and showcase your product, your service, your talent. If you have one of the things that we are going to be talking about. So one of the topics, what week is our social media?
That is week
5.
Yep, week 5.
And what date is that?
May 2nd.
So May 2nd, we're bringing in one of our affiliate partners who is a guru in video content creation. Think about that, video content creation. Drop a number 10 in the chat if that is a topic that would be a hot topic for you, video content creation. Let me tell you, it's a hot topic for me. I want to learn the latest and greatest on video content creation. So from that class that we're going to be doing, from that productivity class that we're going to be doing, I'm going to drop a 10 too, because that is a hot topic for me, video content creation. And this person is doing it. I've watched this person scale it. And I said, you know what? Would you like to be one of my affiliate partners and come in and drop your gems, drop your talent, drop your fire at the academy? And let's find the people that are looking for us, those people that want to take their video content creation to another level. And this affiliate partner is going to come in. From there, we're going to take that into a master class that then is just going to, 10x whatever you're doing. Yes, I will be a student at that master class, because I am the moment that we say we know it all, that's when our descent begins. So we're going to have a lot of other things, but we wanted to bring this agents in the trenches, the real life struggles of agents in this new market, because it is a real crisis that we're seeing. And the more people that I speak with, this week I spoke to a broker. This week I spoke to a local industry professional. Today we spoke with other people, and they're telling us that no one is teaching the agents what they need to learn to scale up. No one is teaching the agents what they need to learn to be able to survive this market. So help us share this message. If you want to be an affiliate partner, reach out. Write in the chat, what other struggles are you seeing? Because, together we're stronger, together we're better, and together we're going to impact lives. That is my focus this year, boots on the ground. And thank you so much for joining us in this live. We'll see you tomorrow with more Agents in the Trenches. Thank you, Talia, for your input.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye, everyone.